What's good? It's your boy Adrian Nyce back in the building. We're over here at Camp Northin, another spot, another dope mural. Today we have a new guest, Macgvyer. 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 I'm fucking with your name, bro. That's when I first saw it, I was like Macgvyer. I fucks with that. What made you choose that? One take, Macgvyer.
What's crazy is my last name is Macgvyer, is Macgvyer. So a lot of people mistake it already for Macgyver.
Is
And
there a G in it too?
no, it's not a G, it's Mciver. Then you add the G, you know what I'm saying? You add the V and you add the Y. Then that makes it Macgyver. But it's actually a show, that's out. Everybody could probably watch it. So it's a relatable thing to everybody, older and younger crowds. So, Macgyver is just something I ran with. At first it was just one take. It was little one take, but then as you get older, you gotta take that little off. You know what I'm saying? You graduate, you take that little off, and then you know what I'm saying.
Like
MacGyver just brung it together.
like little Bow Wow, little Romeo. They just Romeo and Bow Wow.
You gotta take that little off. So yeah,
Uh,
that's what that name came from.
so for the people out there who don't know you, what are you, bro? Are you a filmmaker? Are you an artist? Are you a what?
I'm an artist, you know what I'm saying? I do all kind of music. If you listen to MacGyver, it goes through a bunch of genres. It goes through hip hop, it goes through R&B, all those different types of waves. I got my own sound, so I don't feel like, nobody's really sounding like that one take MacGyver sound. The one take actually comes from what I do in the studio, so,
One take.
yeah. So footage gonna come from my process in the studio and how that really gets done. It's a quick process. I go through each song. It takes me to record like the same amount of time it takes as the song plays. So it's like I really want to take my music for real.
So going off of what you just said, as far as like you not sounding like anybody, although that may be true, just to give our viewers kind of like an idea of who you sound like, if you had to compare your sound to any artist in the world right now, it could be a mixture of artists, it could be just one. Who would that be right now? Just to kind of give them, you know.
Just off of what people tell me. Some people tell me they hear Drake, but not as far as his content, but as far as like my melodies and what I use in that sense. And then as far as the wordplay and the wittiness, some people can say Wayne, just to say like the biggest artist that's out there. But one of my favorite artists is Joyner Lucas,
Big facts, big old facts.
and I like Tory Lanez too. So those are the two artists that I listen to, and I'm like, yo, I gotta go to the booth right now. They killing it, so I gotta kill it too. Like.
So you're not. So are you playing between rapping and like singing? A mixture between both those? Or are you just rapping, or is it like a melodic type of thing?
It's just whatever vibe I get, like the beat get on, and I catch a vibe, and then I just go with that vibe. So if I have to sing to make the vibe right, then that's what I'm gonna do. I like to rap. I like to put words together and create stories by being lyrical. But as far as singing, I just do that just for the vibe, mainly hooks, because I don't really do features and things like that. So mainly hooks for myself, and I can just sing on it. I love to do features, but sometimes I do the whole song, so it's not really room for me to like, hey, you want to get on this song because it's already done. So it's like, it's hard for me to do that in that sense.
So whatever you put out, that's just what it is. When as far as like on the track or whatever.
Right, right, right. I got so many music. Like my idea, like my plan is to just have an archive of music, like so much music, to where if something happened to me, that music could still be right there. So no matter what, I want to make sure I get all my stuff on wax. All my stuff is there for the people to hear. A lot of people have those same ideas. Like Tupac, Biggie, you know, and they just want to make as much music as possible because when you go, that's what's gonna be your legacy.
Facts.
At the end of the day. So,
Okay, so we're gonna hop into our first game. It's called elevator pitch.
all right.
Do you know what an elevator pitch is?
No.
Okay, so basically, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna paint a scenario. Okay, and within that scenario, you have 1 minute to pitch yourself to basically. You're gonna pitch yourself to a bunch of. Just think of Shark Tank. You have 1 minute to pitch yourself to these people that are gonna be in this scenario that I'm going to paint. Okay, you ready?
All right.
All right, so we are in an elevator.
Okay.
Okay, we're coming from the top floor to the bottom floor. You have 1 minute. Who is in this elevator? Jay Z is in this elevator. P Diddy's in this elevator. Joyner Lucas, Tory Lanez, Master P. All these motherfuckers in this elevator. You got 1 minute to pitch yourself to them on why they should sign you. Okay,
All right.
you ready?
Let's go.
Go.
Working and rapping, I'm just rapping and working. I'm already spitting bars, just give me a verdict. Yo, I've been going hard, it's making them nervous. My homie died, left me scarred, he didn't deserve it. I try to look up to the stars, but they too far. I got this drive, but I can't afford a new car. They killing it with lies, I'd rather kill him with the truth. Dog, the whip, open-minded, how a nigga cook the roof off. Life is just a game, but it's all about the cheat codes. This world is so cold, I'm in the booth with a peacoat. This world is so cold, I'm in the booth with a peacoat. No, I'm not a singer, it's all about the C notes. California dreaming, but these nightmares is too close. I would stay in hitting hills, but ain't nothing hitting. I wore my heart on my sleeve like the shit was trending. These hoes take advantage, that shit I couldn't manage. But being broke is nothing, I'm already damaged. Damn, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I do, man. I just spit my shit and then hopefully they like it. You know what I'm saying? They don't, I'm gonna keep doing my thing. But, once I get to spitting, once I'm in that element, you know what I'm saying, I don't really feel like it's deniable. Most people don't do that. Like most people, they might be out selling their CD, doing their thing. But if you're not spitting live, you know what I'm saying, people don't want to hear it.
That's facts.
Definitely gotta be live, definitely gotta be on point. Gotta be ready with the bars, ready to spit whenever the time comes.
Where are you from? Born and raised?
I'm from Buffalo, New York. Pretty much raised as a kid in Buffalo, New York. Moved to Charlotte, probably about 10th grade, you know what I'm saying, was rapping from there. And then from there, graduated, went to college, rapping in college, graduated, doing my thing, dabbing in and out of rapping for a long time. I haven't really took it serious until now. It's really just a confidence thing. You know what I'm saying? You really have to have that confidence to go out here and do your thing. If you're trying to do your thing, you don't have confidence. 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna work out. So
because there's motherfuckers out there that do got the confidence.
Right.
At the end of the day, what brought you down here from New York? Was it family or whatever?
Yeah, it was family. Buffalo being there is kind of crazy. I get like real bad migraines. So that's a big thing that I've been going through in my life, like as far as getting sick and stuff all the time. So the place I was at in Buffalo, and the drugs and how things was just so crazy out there, we had to move to Charlotte. But even moving to Charlotte was probably the best thing that happened to me, because that really what made me start rapping for real, for real.
So, do you go back to New York at all, or not really?
Nah, I like the South. I'm not gonna.
But you remember a lot about New York, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you had to compare the two, like New York to Charlotte, what would you say like the biggest differences are?
The weather. The weather is the big difference. Like, I'd rather be where it's hot at. For real. I'd rather be exactly. Yeah, it's definitely cold. Sometimes in Buffalo, you can be in Buffalo and you can go from point A to point B. Your heat never comes on. Like, it's just that cold. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's the big major thing. The love, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot more love shown down here. Like things like this, like podcasts, people hitting you up trying to do interviews for like independent artists, people who are trying to come up on the scene or whatever. You don't really see that in Buffalo. Everybody just out for themselves. But I feel like Charlotte, Atlanta, places like that, even Miami, you know what I'm saying, those are places where they put on for like they people. So
I respect that. Respect the answer. Okay, so you being an independent artist, so we just got done with your elevator pitch. So like, as far as like your street promotion game, like you as an independent artist, if you're out, say at these big events like South by Southwest or just in a big city like New York, LA, wherever, what do you do to stand out or to get people to pay attention to you, or while you're at these events, how do you move yourself?
Well, I mean, my clothes, you know what I'm saying, really makes me stand out. People look at therapy like, yo, therapy, what's that? You know what I'm saying? So definitely me having, a brand and me having myself, having an LLC and having, a bigger part of me out there and people seeing the clothes on me, that really makes people look my way.
And this is a piece from your
Right.
collection, right?
This is a piece right here, you know what I'm saying? Therapy sessions is one of my brands right here. So, you know what I'm saying? We try and do it real big with that. But especially when I'm out, it's all about whatever you do, you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? If I rap, if I'm a rapper, you know what I'm saying, I gotta go out and rap. If I'm singing at that particular point in time, I gotta go out and sing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, you gotta go out and do it. Period.
And so, therapy, everything within your line deals with the theme of therapy, correct?
Right.
Just kind of expand a little more upon that, why the name therapy and etc.
I mean, everybody can afford to go to therapy. It's very expensive. So my advice to you, if you can't afford to go to therapy, try to find something that's your zen. Try to find something that can give you that therapy without actually having to pay the next person to listen to your problems. So, rapping and just doing things like this, coming out for interviews and, making yourself be known in a different light. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here working 9 to 5s, that's cool, but, what are you doing for yourself? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say you either a boss or you working for a boss. So it's like, even if you working for a boss, you could be working towards being your own boss,
Big facts.
at the end of the day. So that's what, this what gives me a motivation to feel like, I got a purpose for real, for real.
Got you. And so, if they want to go cop some merch, some of your pieces from your line, where would they go?
So I got a website, OneTakeMacGyver.com. Very point blank, simple. I'm pretty sure we'll have my name on the video, so definitely, just OneTakeMacGyver, spelled like that, .com at the end of it.
Go ahead and spell it out for them too.
ONETAKE. That's One Take, and then Macgyver, MACGYVER. So
OneTakeMacGyver.com. Y'all go cop that therapy.
I got stuff. I got stuff for everybody: females, kids, dudes. I'm looking for people for photo shoots. So willing to definitely pay bread.
Tap in.
That's a little thing too. A lot of people want to do things but not willing to break bread with people to do things. Definitely you gotta break bread, you gotta show love to get love back, what I'm saying, at the end of the day. So that's what I'm doing. Definitely, I'll pay for services. I ain't, I'm not playing with that. If you want to help me out in what I'm doing.
Big facts. What's your best selling item? What'd you say?
Well, the females, I have a lot of workout clothes, what I'm saying? So the females like, getting the kind of like the noodle straps I got. I got like vested shirts and things like that with therapy on it. I got, but people just like the logo in general.
Yeah, that's dope. That's a dope concept.
Right. So the logo is pretty much, it's like a cartoon, but it's one person sitting on one chair, the other person sitting on one chair, pretty much interviewing the other person. So it's like
a therapy session.
Yeah, a therapy session for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So I got Therapy 1 out right now.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's out everywhere. That's like my first project I put out on Apple Music. Macgyver's out right now. That's out everywhere. That's the second joint I put out. And I'm working on Therapy 2. So...
Okay, wait. So slow up. We got, we're going to talk about it. Okay, so Therapy 1 is out.
Right.
And Therapy 1 is an EP.
Right.
With how many songs?
14 tracks.
That's a whole goddamn album, bro. Goddamn. Okay.
That's a whole situation. 14 tracks, just because that's just how the therapy wave gonna be. You know what I'm saying? 14. Next one might have 16 tracks, but it's gonna be more skits. It's the next one I do is gonna be more like a therapy session for real. I'm getting better with every joint.
All right, so what we're about to do is we're going to go into commercial break. We're going to play a couple commercials, and then we're going to get into your Macgyver album, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the forthcoming of your Therapy 2.
All right, cool.
Cool, so we'll be right back after these commercial breaks. See ya. What's up? It's your boy, Adrian Nyce, host of the Mouthin Out Show. I'm here to tell you about our new merch, $100 bill wallets. You want to feel like $1,000,000? Well, you got to start with $100 first. Think it, be it. Focus creates attraction. Holla at me. Yeah. This guy, Adrian, ran across America from South Carolina to Los Angeles,
The Hollywood sign.
over 2,000 miles,
2,500.
2,500 miles.
I ran 25 to 30 miles a day.
This guy's a hustler. He's a hustler. He's got a running motivational DVD
Documentary
telling him his story.
of the whole thing.
He's drinking on the back.
Yes.
For those of you who don't buy DVDs,
And you want one, you can go to our website, runningforfilm.com, and get an autographed copy, or you can watch it online at the website.
runningforfilm.com.
Booyah!
Boom! You want to be inspired? You want to hear a story that's going to take you places, that lights a fire in your chest? You got to check out my boy Adrian's film, Running for Film. Dude ran across America, documented the whole thing, and put it here on a DVD that you can check out. Look, I had a chance to work with this gentleman at Vid Summit 2018. This guy knows what he's doing. He's got fire, he's got excitement, and you need to be a part of what he's building with this film. So go check it out right now. Tell him Owen Video sent you, and I can't wait to see you there.
Hope you guys enjoyed those commercials. If you guys want to cop the $100 bill wallets that we are selling now for the show, our first piece of merch, you can go to mouthinout.com and cop that. They are only $5. If you want to be $1,000,000, you got to start with $100 first. Holla at me. All right. So,
Mouth it.
Mouthin Out.
I need to use that joint as y'all intro. Mouth it.
Hey, we could, bro. We might have to record that. We was looking for something. Right now, it's just we have this. We have the mouth jumping in, right, and then when he's done, he spits out, mouthing out. But he just yells. So we might could have him say, or you be the tag for it. Okay, I think we just found our tag.
Right. Mouth it.
I can see that actually. All right, cool. Okay, so before we went to commercial break, we were talking about Therapy One, and so that's already up all streaming platforms. They can go vibe with that right now. So what next out is Macgvyer.
Macgvyer, that's out right now too. Yeah.
Talk about that. What is that album about?
So it's just a piece of work I put out. I was actually just gonna save all this music for Therapy 2. But a friend of mine just said, yo, go ahead and put something out right now. So I said, cool. Macgvyer is something, I just really wanted to let people know why I call myself Macgvyer, you know what I'm saying, and why that's a part. You could tell by the album cover what's going on in the Macgvyer series, as far as him taking little that he has and turning it into something. So, I wanted to take that phrase and make it bigger, you know what I'm saying, as far as taking nothing and turning it into something.
Is that the whole theme of kind of the album and the songs behind it, taking something and turning it into nothing?
Yeah, like the first track, I say, fuck them, they said I'd be nothing, they call me Macgvyer, I turned it to something, just give me that lighter and I get the puff, and they counted me out, I feel like David Ruffin, I can't even count the days that I struggle, it's all about money, the game is a bubble, cops pull me over and now we in trouble, we looking for justice, but they get the bus.
Okay. What's the name of that track?
That's called Macgvyer, you know what I'm saying? That's the first track on there, the intro. That's pretty much letting people know what that means to me,
Do you have videos out for any of these tracks, either on Therapy 1 or Macgvyer?
See, that's the next thing I'm working on, you know what I'm saying? And everything is a work in progress.
Facts.
Especially when I'm my own team. I don't have a street team. I don't have a group of people like, hey, this is what we gonna do for you. I'm doing everything myself, you know what I mean? So all the money I make, everything I do, everything I get goes into my music, you know what I'm saying? I invest in myself to make something come out of it.
So the videos are next. Videos are next. Okay, so Therapy 1 and Macgvyer out right now, all streaming platforms. So Therapy 1, if you had to choose one song on that 14-song EP slash album slash mixtape, what song would it be that people could go to? If they only had time to listen to one song, what one song would you suggest they listen to?
Like, all right. So the first half of the album.
No. One song. One song.
But let me. I'm about to tell you one song.
No. Okay.
I'm about to tell you one song. But I have to break this part down.
Wait, tell me one song, then break it down.
I'll say "Tell Me." It's a song called.
Tell me. What number is that?
That's number 10 or 11. I don't. Okay, so the first half it's 14 tracks. So the first 7 songs is more up tempo. The first 7 songs is more up tempo. Then there's the interlude. Interlude is pretty much like a breakdown, getting into the next section of your album. So the next section of my album is kind of like more, for the ladies, slowed down, more mellow tune. So Tell Me is more of it's a fun track. It's a track that I feel like a lot of people could relate to. And it's not all about me, because everybody like to, just make music about themselves. And I like to make music for people I'm around. I might go home and write a track about you. You know what I'm saying? I might go home and write a track about my dude behind the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Shag, shout out to you.
Just because, it's people out there that can't really express themselves the way they want to. So, that's what I try to do. A lot of people say in the street back in Buffalo, a lot of people say, bro, you making music about my life. That ain't your life. That's my life. All right, cool. That's what's up. It touch you.
Yeah, I was about to say that's good. I mean, that you feel that type of way, could be a million of you that has the same life, living the same life.
Exactly, and that's my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just need to find their own fan base, because it's a million of people out here that's just like you. You just need to find them. Maybe the people following you, not the people who is like you. Maybe they like another kind of music. Maybe you need to, promote your stuff the right way so other brands can hear it. Maybe they might like your stuff in Australia.
Big facts. Think outside the box. Not in the U.S., just in the U.S.
Right, you never know.
That's Therapy and Tell Me.
Yeah, Tell Me is the track.
One song. Yeah. Tell Me. Okay, and Macgvyer, one track. What song would you point them to?
My favorite track on Macgvyer is The Answer. And
The Answer. That's number?
That's number 5.
Okay, what's that about?
It's only 8 tracks, so I know it's number 5. And The Answer is really I'm the answer. I'm the answer who asking the question. Rhyme with Jesus, no blocking the blessings. Life is a teacher, I'm learning the lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm the answer who asking the question. You know what I'm saying? It's like people ask you questions all the time, but they don't really know. Like this podcast, you know what I'm saying? You asking me questions, but you really listening to my answers. You know what I'm saying? You're not asking me questions expecting to know the answer already. So
rhetorical shit.
Right. So it's like, I'm the answer who asking the question. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the answer to all the questions.
I like that. So that's number 5, Macgvyer. The Answer? The Answer. Okay. Where do you record at?
I record at my home. Shout out James Blackman.
In the building.
You know what I'm saying? I record at his studio at an undisclosed location.
Okay.
You know.
So it's just for you though, like other artists can't come through, or I mean he probably has his own, but
other artists know about it, but
but if you know, you know.
Yeah, it's real. It's in the ducky, you know what I'm saying? It's in the cut. So I don't want to put his business out there like that, you know what I'm saying?
I respect it.
This world is crazy.
Really crazy.
The Therapy 2, you know what I'm saying? We talked about the first 2.
Therapy 2.
The Therapy 2, you know what I'm saying? I got like half the tracks done for that already.
How many you think you're going to have on this?
Like, probably like 16, 17, because it's more skits, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to get somebody to give me a real therapy session through the whole ordeal, you know.
Highlight your boy.
Yeah, yeah, for real though. Ask me questions, and I answer them. I might tear up. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a real personal album to me, and you know what I'm saying? Just cause a lot of people telling me, yo, you need to be more personable. Like, yo, you've been through a lot of shit, and you kind of closed off. And I'm like, Yeah, so I'm kind of open up.
What's your sign? Are you an Aquarius?
No, I'm a Libra.
Libra? Okay, yeah, the Libras are definitely ducked off.
Yo, I got this track on there called Migraines. You know what I'm saying? Talking about what I've been going through as far as getting migraines or whatever. You know, and it's a hard ordeal. And I know there's a lot of people out there, you know, getting those same mental diseases that people can't, you know, physically see. So it's harder.
So migraines is like a mental disease?
Yeah, it's like
Or what causes it, I guess, or what?
what causes it for me is like my spinal is kind of out of place. So you know, they just happen random. But music kind of takes me away from that. So sometimes when I'm performing and stuff, you know, I don't get migraines. I get migraines like after, like I perform, then I get a headache after the fact, and then I have to leave and then come back. You know, stuff like that.
You said it randomly happened, like you just woke up and it was out of place, you had to go to the doctor and they told you, or just like did something happen, or like what?
Yeah, I went to the doctor. It was basically, you know, CAT scans and stuff. You know, came out that, you know, I suffer from those chronically. So you know, everybody gets migraines, but you know, when you suffer chronically, that means you get them every day. So you know.
Damn, bro, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for no jokes aside. I'm gonna pray for you though, cause that shit.
Like,
Do you take medicine or is it just besides weed? I'm just kidding.
No,
Cause I smoke.
weed helps out. Weed helps out a lot.
It's more like a natural way too.
But it's more about how I eat, you know, how I carry myself and what I do. Like, I got this song on therapy too. It's called My Ego. Migraines, getting migraines, that's like every day. Migraines, getting migraines, I can't escape. Migraines, playing my games, now I'm in my head. Migraines, getting migraines, can't get out of bed.
Migraines.
Yeah, migraines, getting migraines. Yeah, I just that's how I hit the melody on them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so therapy too.
Right.
Dropping.
I don't know exactly because I want to work on another joint after therapy too called the Libra tapes. So
So we're not gonna drop therapy too. We gonna go ahead and work on another tape.
right, cause like I just got so much music in the archive. I just want to put it all out. But therapy 2 dropping before October.
Before October, you can expect therapy 2 in a theater. No, I'm just kidding. On streaming platforms near you.
Right, and
Libra.
Libra tapes is coming in October.
Libra tape.
Yeah, and that's just about, you know, just giving insight about Libras and what we go through and how we act. You know.
Facts. Okay. Libra gang out there, y'all better support your boy. Onetake Macgvyer. All right. Let's hop into another commercial break. Then we're going to come back with our next game called Box of Unanswered Questions. All right. We'll be back.
Boom. You want to be inspired? You want to hear a story that's going to take you places that lights a fire in your chest? You got to check out my boy Adrian's film, Running for Film. Dude ran across America, documented the whole thing, and put it here on a DVD that you can check out. Look, I had a chance to work with this gentleman at Vid Summit 2018. This guy knows what he's doing. He's got fire, he's got excitement, and you need to be a part of what he's building with this film. So go check it out right now. Tell him Owen Video sent you, and I can't wait to see you there.
This guy, Adrian, ran across America from South Carolina to Los Angeles,
Hollywood sign.
over 2,000 miles,
2,500.
2,500 miles.
I ran 25 to 30 miles a day.
This guy's a hustler. He's a hustler. He's got a running motivational DVD
Documentary
telling his story.
of the whole thing.
He's drinking on the back.
Yes.
For those of you who don't buy DVDs,
And you want one, you can go to my website, runningforfilm.com, and get an autographed copy, or you can watch it online at my website.
runningforfilm.com.
Booyah.
What's up? It's your boy Adrian Nyce, host of the Mouthin Out Show. I'm here to tell you about our new merch, $100 bill wallets. You want to feel like $1,000,000? Well, you got to start with $100 first. Think it, be it. Focus creates attraction. Holla at me. Ah! We are back. Sorry, we were in a conversation about studios. So you said you only work with your engineer, which is
James,
in the building.
right?
And so
Shout out James Blackman, man. That's the homie, yo.
we was talking about how you only like to work with him. You know, you're probably open to other people, but he knows your sound, right? Explain that a little more.
Like I work with other people, but he's very quick with what he does. So I could tell him I want a certain sound, and it gets done right then and there. A lot of people, they need time to sit with your track before they, develop your sound. But he develops it on the spot. So
How long have y'all been working together?
about 5 years. So yeah, that's big homie. He put me on a lot of stuff, a lot of shows. Saying a lot of ways to get my music out. So
You know his IG off heart.
no, not off heart, but I'm gonna look.
We about to look.
Gonna come back to that.
And then we're gonna come back to that. All right. Now we're gonna get in our next game called Box of Unanswered Questions. And basically this game is we have an imaginary box, and so I'm gonna hand you the box, right? Wait, let's let him look this up so we can
Oh, my bad.
No, it's cool. Go ahead.
James Blackman Audio.
James Blackman Audio. Y'all go follow your boy. Holla at him if you need the tracks engineered, recorded, produced, whatever the case may be. Holla at him. Send him business.
Facts.
All right. So, box of unanswered questions. I'm going to act this out because we don't actually have a box. We will sooner or later, but I'm acting it out. You got to act along, play along too, okay? So, boom. Box of unanswered questions. We have this box right here, right? So, boom. I'm going to hand you the box. Okay, you have the box. And so now what you're going to do, you're going to shake up the box. And so inside the box, we have questions. So you're going to shaking up the box right now. You're going to set the box backs down, and you're going to reach into the box, and you're going to pull out a question. You can't look at the question. So when you pull it out, you just got to hand me the question. Boom, I got the question. Okay, so now for our first unanswered question. Box of unanswered questions. First question. Are you ready? I'm going to start you out with a controversial topic. People are talking about this in the world. A lot of big name people are talking about this also. You ready? Is the earth flat or round?
It's definitely round.
How do you know?
Because looking at the pictures out of space.
Pictures?
Round.
Who took those pictures?
Satellites.
And so you've seen those pictures. You've seen them take those pictures. And you've seen through those satellites.
In my school book.
It's on the school book.
And Kyrie Irving said it was flat, and a lot of Kyrie Irving said it was flat, and a lot of aficionados said it was round. So I believe the people with the lab coats.
With the lab coats.
Yeah, and not Kyrie Irving.
Think we went to the moon too?
Yes.
First time?
Yes.
Why?
No, not the first time. Hold on, I got not the first time.
So you think the first? No, I'm saying so. Our first time in the United States, Apollo, whatever it is, 13 or 11 or whatever. You think our first time going? You think we actually went there? Or you think they filmed it, staged it?
I don't know. You making me think about that. My whole life, I thought we really went there. We was the first people on the moon, the man on the moon. I seen all the movies. You know what I'm saying? But
You know they didn't just build a set up a camera, and filmed it.
I don't know. You got me thinking about that. But I believe it was a movie. It was a movie out about us being on the moon. But but I believe we went to the moon first. Okay. All right. Yep,
Okay, that's your answer. Okay, fucks with it. Shaking up the box. Back shaking up the box. Okay, we're about to hop into our next question. We're gonna pull out a question. Pulling it out. Boom, it's in my hand. All right, so our next question is, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
You really ready? Are you focused? Okay. Why do we drive on parkways and park on driveways?
I'm the answer asking the question. Say no. Why do we drive? Say it again.
Why do we drive on parkways and park on driveways?
Damn, you making me think. Why? You said driveways twice.
No. Why do we drive on parkways, but we park on driveways? Why is that?
Oh, first off, you have to answer or ask yourself, what is a parkway?
A parkway is like a highway or a road.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess if you use that kind of vocabulary, that kind of terminology, it makes no sense, because why would you refer to it as a parkway and then park in the driveway at the same time? Why wouldn't you just say, I'm parking in the driveway and I'm on the road?
Big fact. That's why it's an unanswered question, my guy.
I cracked the codes at Mouthin.
Okay, back to the box. We back to the box. We got 2 more questions for you.
I'm just shaking up the box.
Well, we got 3 more.
I got answers in the box.
Answers.
In the box. Like I'm writing
Answer
in
the
the
questions.
in the box.
Okay, next question.
Gotta put it down. Pull out the question. It's like, no.
I like it. Okay, so are you familiar with Star Wars? The movies.
No. Damn.
You know about it, though, right?
Yeah.
You know what?
I heard the name.
You know what it is, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Star Wars, right? So there are these ships. In the movies, there's these ships. But they're in space, okay? And as we know it, space doesn't have gravity, right? So space is just space. So if a ship in the movie, ships that are in the movie, when they get destroyed, they fall. Why are they falling if there's no gravity in space?
So why are the ships falling if there's no? They're not falling.
They are falling.
They're
In the movie,
I mean-
you can see them falling. Why are they falling if there's no gravity in space?
because they're already in space.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So they shouldn't be falling though.
they're floating.
Mm-hmm.
They're not falling.
Okay.
So like again, it's the terminology.
So they're floating, but why do they? So boom. I fucked them up. so boom, we got the ship, but then it falls.
Right.
So how does it fall? I don't get how it's falling.
The ship is sinking.
How's it sinking? But there's no gravity. There's no gravity in space. It should just explode in one spot, I guess.
Is that how gravity works? Does it explode?
Well, gravity pulls you in a direction.
How? Okay. So you have a spaceship, and then it's already out of space, and then
Where there's no gravity.
where there's no gravity, and then it falls. How does it fall?
That's the question. That's the question.
Damn, I'm the answer asking the question. Damn.
That is the question, my guy.
How
That is the question.
an asteroid hits it, and then it explodes, and then pieces of it falls. But when it has to hit Earth to fall, because if it's still out of space, it's floating in gravity.
There's no gravity in space.
I'm too smart for this game,
There's no gravity in space.
but I'm too intelligent.
But I think I get what you're saying. So I guess you're saying like,
gravity in space.
there's no gravity in space. We've been over this.
So how is it falling? So there's no
What I'm saying. But you were actually close because you were saying it has to get to Earth in order to fall.
Right.
So maybe it's close to a planet, star, or something else.
Does other planets
Because
have gravity?
exactly, they do.
Okay.
They do. So maybe it's because we have gravity. So if we have gravity, then the other places more than likely have gravity if it's big enough. So if it's close enough to like a sun or something, I guess it should. That would make it move.
Why do we have to wear spacesuits if other planets have gravity? I don't understand.
Gravity's not oxygen. So gravity is just us coming up and down. Oxygen is what allows us to breathe. Oh, okay. I got your head going everywhere. Yeah, that'd be some crazy shit. But we don't know if the other planets don't have oxygen. To be totally honest, it could be the government just not allowing us.
That's my homegirl. That's my homegirl over there, Shantae.
Shout out to you, Shantae. Shantae.
That's my homie Shantae over there.
She might come give us a little guest appearance. You never know. She's parking right now. So, all right. So we got 2 more questions.
All right, what's up?
Let's go to the judges on that one. Did he get that one? Did he not get that one? Just say yes or no. I'm gonna give it an okay. I'm sorry, he didn't get that one.
I was close, though. I said that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we shaking the box. We shaking the box. We got 2 more. Shaking the box. Do we have 2 more? Yes, we have 2 more. We're pulling out a question.
Another question.
Got the question? Reading the question. Okay, you ready? Why do they call apartments if they are together?
For it's not okay. See, with this one, it's the perception of the word apartments.
Okay.
It's apart in the word ments. Okay, so from house to house, you're apart.
It's not a house, it's an apartment.
Right, but in your
Living
space, right, in your space, you call that your house. You know what I'm saying?
Home. Okay. Or house.
Right, home,
Home.
home or house, but in your space, that's your apartment. But you know, the perception of it is that it's together, but is it really together?
They're not together. That's why I'm asking you this question. Why do they call them apartments if they are together? Well, they.
Right. Yes.
I guess when you're looking at it.
Right. See, for the question,
So they're not together. You're saying they're not together.
right, I'm saying technically they're not together, but the perception of them is that they're together. That's why. See, the question is, why do they call them apartments if they're together? So they are. The perception is that they're together, but in real life, they're not together because they call them apartments.
Will we give them this one? I just need yes or no. No.
What did he say? They're apart. What was the answer?
Go ahead.
Oh, damn! And I thought they just gave out mints in the building.
Judge ain't give it to you, so I guess you can't give it to you, brother. All right, we're on the last question right here. We're shaking up the box.
Yo,
I'll give you.
philosophy is not my thing. Philosophy is not my thing.
It's okay, man. You're trying. You're doing a lot better than other people.
Now, pulling out the Roddy Rich.
Roddy Rich. In the box. We should play that when we clutch. Okay. All right. This is a tough one. This is a serious one. Okay. Okay. You ready? So when you come out the womb and you are deaf, how do you know what language to speak in? Everyone else is speaking in. If you are deaf.
If you're deaf, you don't know. I mean, you come out the womb and you're deaf, you can never hear.
So how do you? Okay.
Damn, that's sad, man. Fuck.
So how do you know if you're Chinese, if you're Russian, if you're American? How do you know?
I mean, you can still see, so I guess whatever you look, that's what you gotta rep. But at the end of the day, that's fucked up, man. Damn, why you gotta come out the womb deaf, don't hear nothing? Yeah, sorry for y'all, man. I pray for y'all every day, man. Hopefully, when you come out the womb, you can experience some sound, and then
Some people don't though.
and then you go deaf after you experience.
They just come out looking, not hearing.
You fucked up, bro.
I'm just saying. They come out looking and they can't hear nothing. They
Damn.
don't know what no sound is. He could just be going like this and they don't know.
Damn,
They might be thinking that's how people are supposed to be.
Damn, you know what? On Creed, you ever seen Creed?
Yeah.
The one girl.
The girl.
Yeah, the girl is deaf on Creed, and she had the baby that was deaf, and you know that was a sad situation. But yeah, man, it's sad to say. They won't know until they look in the mirror. When you first come out, you don't know what you are.
So if they look in the mirror, then what?
I don't know. How do you even speak to this baby? You gotta just
Sign language. Sign language is the answer.
piece up, 8 down.
Sign language is the answer.
Sign language is the answer, man.
Okay. So now the next question is: so if I'm using sign language in America, is that sign language the same sign language I would use in China?
damn, they never taught, like, I never heard of different languages and sign language. That's crazy. Like, how would you?
I've never heard of it either.
Damn.
Because the characters are different, right? Like the A is not going to be.
Do Americans only get deaf? Can you look up?
Oh, I think all races get that.
Can you look up a case though? Cause I
I'm
don't.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's Chinese people that come out deaf, bro. And African people in Africa, people in, all over the country, different countries,
I don't
continents.
Know, I don't know, man. Chinese sign language would be kind of easy though.
So you think it's different? It's not one.
Cause look how they write in Chinese. So what when you would just take what you would every day write and how in Chinese and just
I agree with you. Well, you probably don't do it like that, but I agree with you.
yeah.
There's different letters or.
Can read the fuck out some lips. Like, like yo, the Chinese, like, you look at the Asian movies, they all deaf because how they move their mouth, how they move. All right, and this right there.
Yo, you are hilarious, bro.
That question was hilarious. That question was.
It's a serious question. It's an unanswered question. I haven't gotten an answer to it yet. I've gotten a couple answers, but I want to know the right answer. All right, so that was the end of our box of unanswered questions. We have to get you back on the show another day to do our other games. One is called Rate Them Cakes, where we rate girls shaking that ass. Another one is called Nothing But Net. We will have a beautiful model on here, and you basically get one. You have a one take shooting your shot at this model.
Okay, I like that one. The last one, I don't know. I ain't a part of that. The first one, but the second one. Yeah.
So we gotta get you back on the show to hear it. I like your answer, so we probably will get you back on the show. All right, man. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to one more commercial break, and then we'll be back to talk about your future endeavors, tours, more release projects. Where do you want to take your career? That type of stuff. Okay, and we'll sign out. We'll be right back after this.
What's up? It's your boy Adrian Nyce, host of the Mouthin Out Show. I'm here to tell you about our new merch, $100 bill wallets. You want to feel like $1 million? Well, you got to start with $100 first. Think it, be it. Focus creates attraction. Holla at me.
This guy, Adrian, ran across America from South Carolina to Los Angeles,
Hollywood sign,
over 2,000 miles,
2,500.
2,500 miles.
I ran 25 to 30 miles a day.
This guy's a hustler. He's a hustler. He's got a running motivational DVD
Documentary
telling his story.
of the whole thing.
He's drinking on the back.
Yes.
For those of you who don't buy DVDs,
And you want one, you can go to my website, runningforfilm.com, and get an autographed copy, or you can watch it online at my website.
runningforfilm.com.
Oh, yeah.
Boom! You want to be inspired? You want to hear a story that's going to take you places that lights a fire in your chest? You got to check out my boy Adrian's film, Running for Film. Dude ran across America, documented the whole thing, and put it here on a DVD that you can check out. Look, I had a chance to work with this gentleman at Vid Summit 2018. This guy knows what he's doing. He's got fire, he's got excitement, and you need to be a part of what he's building with this film. So go check it out right now. Tell him Owen Video sent you, and I can't wait to see you there.
Ah! We back. We back. Okay, man. I have enjoyed having you on the show. So what we about to talk about now is just your future, bro. What's your future in music? Where do you want to take it?
Man, I want to take it, as far as possible. I just want people to hear what I got going on. And, I want to be able to bring out a lot of other people. It's a lot of artists I know, doing their thing. So I definitely want to shine a light on some other people besides just myself. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is showing love. You know what I'm saying? I show love. People show love back. You know, we can be a big community. It's a lot of rappers, a lot of people out here doing their thing that has big talent, but you know, will never be recognized because everybody ain't showing love. So
Facts. Come together and show love. I'm with that. Charlotte, we have a hard time doing that. Okay, so do you want to get signed or you want to stay independent?
I want to stay independent. If I would probably team up with a record label if it ever come down to that, but I want to stay, you know, independent because, you know, they'll put their money into me anyway, so why not put my own money into it and not owe anybody? You know what I'm saying?
So I got a record label, and if I was just like, here's $1 million to sign, are you gonna take this bag of money right here, $1 million right here?
It depends on my status. So if you giving me $1 million for what I do, then I feel like I can make probably triple, you know, quadruple that, just promoting myself.
So you wouldn't take it?
And doing it myself.
What you telling me? I'm closing the case. I'm taking this money away.
Cause if you know, you got to read the stipulations on that money. What does that money come with?
Let's be smart about it.
Because $1 million can only take you but so far. Fortunately, I got a small family. It's just me and my mom. So $1 million, in the way I live, you know what I'm saying, I have money, you know what I'm saying, so my lifestyle not that crazy. So, you know, $1 million, I'll probably just enhance my lifestyle a little bit.
All right, $10 million.
I'll probably just pay my bills, you know what I'm saying, but they want that money so you can put into yourself to look a certain way. You know, everybody expects you to look, and I'm just not trying to have that same look, you know what I'm saying?
No to the 10 mil?
I'm me.
No to the 10 mil?
I gotta pay it back.
Well, you always got to pay it back.
Nah, because if they offering, I'm going to say no to the 10 mil. Why? Because if they offering me 10 mil, I can make triple or quadruple that myself. You know what I'm saying?
But don't you need it to make it?
Not necessarily. You don't need that much money to make it. You can use the money that you have to make it. You know what I'm saying? If that's, you know what I'm saying, if you have short-term goals and that's what you want to do, take that money to blow right now, then most likely you that kind of person. But, you know, I really invest in my craft, you know what I'm saying? I really practice, I really go through it, you know what I'm saying? I really put in work when it comes to my craft, so I don't want to sign a piece of paper to hand that over to somebody. So like,
unless it's right.
So me owning my masters and me owning me, you know what I'm saying, that's more worth it, because once you sign that dotted line, somebody else owns you. And that's no different. That's no different from working a 9 to 5.
I feel that. I'm with that. Okay, smart choices.
I don't know. Maybe if I was in the situation, I don't know. Who knows what I would do? But you know, independent. Being independent is been good for me. You know what I'm saying?
Is there a specific, like, you know, just say the contract was right and everything? Is there a specific label out there right now that you wouldn't mind getting signed to?
I wouldn't really want to get signed to a label, you know,
or partner with.
Yeah, I would want to, like, you know, I would want to just, like, I would want to be around, like, niggas like Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Just be around, like, niggas like Jay-Z, J. Cole, you know, just be around.
Rock Nation?
You know, yeah, just be around for the simple fact that, you know, they could make me better, you know what I'm saying? They can coach me through what I need to be coached through. But I just feel like anybody that can do something for me, I can do it myself, you know.
Got you. So you're more so interested in absorbing the knowledge rather than, you know, looking for a handout or whatever the case may be.
Right. Yeah, I always look for knowledge. Even people that's, you know, I never put myself above anybody. Even people that's below me, people that have less followers than me, you know, I still ask them, like, yo, this joint hard. Or somebody that put out a project or whatever. Even though I make my own projects, I listen to other people. Like, yo, this joint hard. This dude might have 200 followers, but I still listen to your shit like you got 100,000 followers, because you never know.
That is the thing. You never know who's who. You never know where somebody will be 5 to 10 years from now. Feel that. All right, bro. So, Therapy 2, y'all look out for that. Therapy One and Macgvyer. Y'all go check that out on all of his streaming platforms. Before we head out, just what are your social media? Say your social media, say your links, say your website, all that.
So Onetake_Macgvyer is all the social medias, and then OneTakeMacGyver.com. Make sure y'all check that out. And Macgvyer in all in stores right now, all streaming platforms. Therapy One, working on Therapy Two. So make sure you cop that Macgvyer. Make sure you go on Spotify. If you don't got a subscription, get a subscription. Go on Spotify and support all the local artists and myself that trying to do something big on Spotify. They actually pay you. Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, YouTube, you get paid for royalties for all that shit. So definitely tap in to what they have going on and get paid from your music. I mean, you don't got to get signed to really make a living out of this. You can really just be consistent and really put your music on the right platforms and monetize your shit.
Macgvyer. And what's our soundbite? That fucks with it. All right, this is Adrian Nyce. Another episode of Mouthin out, and we are out.